This is an application of Kote Gaeshi in case the escalation is no longer an option and we need to establish physical control in a violent encounter. We will show how to escalate gradually depending on the level of danger the opponent presents. First, we establish the initial control. Uke's balance is compromised in a 45-degree angle to his chikaku or blind spot. Nage has the advantage of both arms controlling one of Uke's. I also add my body weight on Uke's shoulder, securing his arm under my armpit. I reduce the strength of his controlled arm, drawing it away from his center and into mine. His other hand does not represent a threat unless a weapon is deployed. Notice also Nage's knee behind Uke's closest leg, further weakening his balance and posture. Our control can be increased, delivering a temi as a distraction. Kote Gaeshi will be applied only after Uke tries to recover his arm, making the technique work without effort. Another option from the control position is to sweep Uke's closest foot. If Uke resists the initial technique, the resistance will be in the opposite direction of the lock. I just follow his resisting energy and redirect it to finish my technique. This same principle can be applied when we need to bring an opponent down from a clinch position, but he resists by trying to posture up. In case Uke tries to push or go to Nage's front, Nage can follow that direction and apply a wakigatame or arm lock, either controlled or in a more severe way. Another way to deal with the resistance is the use of a temi. If Uke's arm stays extended, a palm strike can be used. We can target the jaw, head, or mandible. We can practice our strikes with full force using a hitting pad. If Uke is closer, then we can apply MP or elbow strikes to break that resistance. Practice on an adequate target will help us gain effective striking skills. Nage can also keep the hand control and deliver knee strikes to Uke's solar plexus. Once again, the use of striking targets will help us develop good technique. Now we will deal with an incoming punch before getting to our initial control. From this position, we can apply any of the options we have seen so far. For more reference to striking defense, please check one of our previous videos. From a standing grappling position, we can transition using an arm drag. From a clinch situation, we can use torque and shoulder pressure to break the grip and follow up with the initial control. I asked different teammates from the MMA gym to try and break free once the initial control had been established to help us test this technique. Once they were familiar with the technique being applied, I asked them to offer resistance to the first move. Resistance and failure help develop a solid technique and show us which details need to be worked harder. If the situation escalates to a life-threatening level and the opponent is extremely violent, Nage can release the initial control and transition to a more serious response, like the deployment of a weapon. This technique can also be applied by law enforcement or security personnel, since it will keep the gun sight away from the suspect, allowing its access and deployment if necessary. During an interview, the suspect can present a weapon, and due to the proximity, it would be hard to access our own weapon. We could perform a knife disarm and avoid further damage using this technique. Most of the time, even if the disarm is successful, there is a high probability of getting cut. But this technique might offer a slight advantage in securing control. We hope you find useful information in the techniques presented in this video. If you do not find this approach suitable for you, please disregard it.